Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about Mecha World, the Wuffi Dice Tournament, where we're going to go through all the details that you need in order to set yourself up, get ready to play, and actually dive into the tournament itself. This is something that you're not going to want to miss because there's over 300 million Wuffi tokens available in prizes that you can go ahead and win. So we're going to dive through all those details step by step to allow you to go ahead and jump into the game itself. To go ahead and start, you're going to go over to Mecha World, where you're going to go ahead and either click on this little banner that's on the top here, or you can go directly to play.mechaworld.io/battle/events. I'll have a full link in the description down below, so it's a lot easier for you to go ahead and get to there. What you're going to go ahead and need is you're going to need at least 10,000 Wuffi tokens to enter it each time. That's the ticket price per play, and you can go ahead and play 10 times per day. And if you want to go ahead and get yourself a bonus there, you're going to go ahead and need Mecha World NFTs. You do not need the NFTs to go ahead and play. They just give you a bonus within the game itself. So to go ahead and get started, go to the link that I mentioned below. Again, a link in the description down below. Make sure you're signed in. As you can see, I'm signed in on the top right here. And then you're going to go over here to setup. You're going to go ahead and click on the setup button. Once you're in here, as I mentioned, you can go ahead and play this without a Mecha NFT because they are offering essentially a free pass Wuffi Mecha. So you go ahead and click on that, which gives you 2 power-ups and for basically 2 power-up dice and 2 power-ups on the rules. It's going to cost you, though, it's going to cost you to the 10,000 Wuffi that we had talked about previously. So you go ahead and click on setup. It's going to have that transaction where it takes the Wuffi out of your wallet. You go through the normal validation process, and then you can go ahead and see that the default dice, or you have the setup there. Go ahead and just double check your default dice. You're going to use that. All right, and then once you have that all set up, if you go ahead and click on Enter Tournament, it's going to go ahead and ask you if you need a token, a login token. Normally, if you haven't played a while or this is your first time playing, go ahead and click on this because it's going to go ahead and allow you to proceed through that. It basically just connects it to your wallet. So you go ahead and just copy this entire code by clicking on Copy Code. Click out of that, click Close. And then if you go ahead and play, it's either going to ask you for that code if it needs it, or it automatically put it in there, as you saw that it did for me. And then it's going to go ahead and take you into the game itself. It's taking a second to load. And there we go. We're just going to go ahead, and this is where you paste that code in there and click on Log In. And it's going to log you into the game itself. You can see your name on top. You can see the online players that are available. And if you go ahead and click on Play, it's going to line you up with up to 4 players. Just so you're aware from a point perspective, if it's a 2-player game, the winner gets 1 point. If it's a 3-player game, the winner gets 2 points. Second place gets 1 point. And if it's a 4-player game, the first place player gets 3 points. Second player gets 2 points, and third player gets 1 point. And all that is combined together to kind of rank you on the leaderboard. So ideally, you'd like to play in a 4-player game, which you can see here, players in the room as far as the 4 players go. That's ideal, so you can get the most points possible if you end up winning that. But if you do get paired up with just one other person, if you win that, then you go ahead and you at least get 1 point. So so you at least have something to walk away from it if you win the game itself. Then you go ahead and just hang on here and you wait till they go ahead and put you in a room. And once you put you in a room, you can go ahead and start playing, and we'll walk through the game itself, and I'll show you how to play the game itself. So I will be going first. You'll see that what will happen is there are 6 dice that will roll. And then I go ahead and pick from the highest, this is the highest options, all the way down to the lowest. So you kind of want to match it up with ones that you're trying to get the highest score out of all of them. So you're going to go all the way around, click on the one that you want, lock the dice. I'm not going to use my power up yet. I'll use that down the road. But we're going to go through all 6 dice, and the one with the highest score at the end will go ahead and get the win and basically get the spot on the leaderboard. You see he had a 10. So let me quick go through the dice when mine come up here so I can show you the maximum for each of the dice, because each one goes up significantly, not significantly. So this one has a max of 4, the max of 6, max of 8, max of 10, max of 12, and max of 10. I'm going to go ahead and use this since it's on the max. So you kind of want to be strategic with which ones you pick early on. So we won't use our power up yet. I usually try and use my power up closer to the actual end of the competition, or the battle, you should say. So we'll just continue to go through this. See, he got a 17 there, which might be his best bet. There he goes. Yeah, he went ahead and used the 17 there, and he's using one of the power-ups, which is going to go ahead and randomize. Oh, no. He locked my 13 here, which is unfortunate because I can't get any higher than a 13 there. I was kind of saving that, hoping that I would get higher. We'll go ahead and use the 4 on the bottom here, since that's the best option. Let's go ahead and use our power-up and see what options that we have here. Unlock random opponent's dice. So we'll go ahead and unlock that. So now I have the option here to roll it again because it unlocked. It was only locked for one item. And I was able to unlock his highest one, which ended up not working out for me. He got a 20 instead. So you are welcome, whoever I'm playing here. He's going to go ahead and use a power-up. And he's going to take 1 point away from me. So he has a pretty significant advantage here. So I actually gave him 3 extra points plus the -1 there. So it didn't work out in my favor. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use the 18 here. This is kind of a losing battle as we're going right now. But I still have a chance. Let's keep going. So we'll see what he rolls. I'm out of power-ups. He's got one more power-up, I believe. So he went ahead and got a 12 there. And he's using his last power-up, which is allowing him to do a reroll. So what that means is he can go ahead and any times if he doesn't like the dice, he can go ahead and reroll it for better options. It's usually good to save those to the end here. So I have 2 dice left, and I have a 12 or 11 out of 12 and a 2 out of 10. We're going to go ahead and hit the highest one and really hope that he gets some bad rolls coming up here. So I only have 1 dice left. He's got 3 dice left, and there's no more power-ups available. He's got 1 re-roll that he can go ahead and do, so he'll probably use the 4 here, or he'll re-roll it. So I think he's going to, if he's smart, let's see what he does. I think he's going to go with the 4 there. There he goes, because it's the highest option that you have for that dice. And this is my last roll coming up here. So let's hope I get something big here. Let's hope I have something that will give me some room to wiggle with. 9 out of 10, not terrible, but I don't think I'm going to win this competition. So he needs 9 more to go ahead and beat me. Trying to think if that's already subtracted, but this is how it goes. It's a 1-on-1 competition. You have the option to go in with 4. I just went with 1-on-1 just because there was a limited number of people available. He's probably going to go ahead and re-roll that, just because. I guess he's going to go ahead and select that because it was 4 out of 6, maximum being 6 for that one. There he goes. He is re-rolling that. That's what I thought he was going to do. He re-rolled and he got lucky. He's been getting really lucky with these re-rolls. I'm serious, really lucky. So I'm definitely going to lose this. All right, I did end up losing that one. So unfortunately, I was not able to get any points, but you can go ahead and see that there are a number of people out there that have gotten points from winning and losing and getting first, second, third. Again, in order to get points, if you play a 1v1 like we just saw there, you need to win in order to get 1 point. If there's 3 players, first and second get points. First place gets 1 point, or first place gets 2 points. Second place gets 1 point. And if there are 4 players involved in the competition, the top 3 places get points. First place gets 3 points. Second place gets 2 points, and then third place gets 1 point. You can go ahead and play up to 10 times a day. It costs 10,000 Wuffi each time you go ahead and play. And as you can see here from the pool, every time people are playing, it's actually going above the 300,000 Wuffi as far as the overall prizes that are available. So go ahead in the comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions, any concerns, and let me know how you're doing through the competition. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.